Hi, I'm Jade. I'm one of the hoofstock keepers here at Chester Zoo, and I look after the okapis. And you've just had a very nice close-up of our friend Nia. She's our new calf. She's 11 weeks old and she's very friendly, so she's given Steve, our cameraman, a nice good kiss and a sniff this morning. So today I'm with Katusha. This is Mum. She is a lovely girl, very calm, very steady, and our brand new addition to our Okapi group. You're going to come so everyone can see you. So usually you won't get a good close-up of an okapi because they're actually very elusive in the wild. It's very difficult to see them, and they actually weren't recognised or seen by Westerners until 1901. So they were seen in the wild and described quite often by locals, but they've never been seen by Western people before. So it's quite a surprise to see such a big species, such a large animal, just a pop out of nowhere. They're found in the Democratic Republic of Congo, and they're found in the dense, big rainforest, which is why they're so hard to see. They are solitary, so they spend most of their time on their own. Not that you can tell with Nia today, she's being very friendly with everybody, which is very sweet. And they're very inquisitive. So usually you wouldn't see Nia much around the zoo at the moment because she spends most of her time in her creep inside. And this is naturally what okapis do. So after a long gestation, 15 months, Mum will leave an okapi in his little creep or hair creep, and she'll go off and she'll go around her habitat to go find food, and baby will just sit still, nice and calm where it's left. And this is perfect because these are small in terms compared to Mum, so it's to keep them away from predators and to make them predator-proof, really. And as well as this, quite gross but very important, Mum's milk is so nutrient-rich that they don't defecate for the first 2 months. And this is to stop predators being able to smell them. So we've not long had our nice big fresh Nia poo. We're very lucky today, usually. She's nice and asleep at this time of day. I think we've woke her up and got her in a good one. Hey, sweetie. So as you can see, Nia's quite big already for 11 weeks. So when they're born, they have to stand up very quickly within 30 minutes. And they almost double their size within the first 2 months. It's crazy how quickly she's grown before our eyes, but you'll see she'll get much bigger when you look at Mum. Mum grows, her shoulder height is about 1.5 metres, so you can tell she's already a lot bigger than me. And surprisingly, although they look like a zebra and a deer, they're actually the only living relative of the giraffe. And you can tell this by their nice long neck. They've got big ears like a giraffe, and they also, in the males, have ossicones, which you'll see in all genders of giraffe, but only a male okapi. So Nia's shown you a perfect example of a nice big long purple tongue. So their tongue can reach 30 centimetres. It helps them strip browse off trees, nice leaves, berries, because they're like herbivores, like many other hoofstock species. But you'll also see that it's purple in colour, and this is to help protect it from the sun. Her nice stripy bum as well is very important. When you're walking through the forest, it breaks up the shadow, so they're more difficult to see. And with Mum, it's actually known as like a target for the babies to follow. So babies follow the stripes as Mum weaves through the forest. Whilst every baby is a really important addition to any collection, okapis are super special. So we only actually have 76 okapi in the whole of Europe at the moment. And it's believed over the last 25 years that the numbers have dropped by up to 50%, which is huge. Due to the nature of them hiding in the rainforest and being hard to see, the estimations vary quite a lot. So they could be anywhere between 10 and 25,000, but they do believe it could be towards the lower half, with 5,000 of them actually being kept in the central main stronghold of the Okapi conservation areas. He's sassy. He's sweet. Are you okay, Trouble? Good girl. So knee is very important to our future collection. We hope, like with many other places, she'll go on to have lots of healthy, strong babies and help us keep the okapi population nice and high and nice and strong. It's always lovely to have such a friendly, bright okapi so early on, and she's been really perfect, really. And very friendly hair today. But it's really critical and really important that we get all the support from zoos, and we've been really grateful over the last year how well we've been supported, and it makes it especially exciting for us to be able to show you that we do good things with the money and conservation that comes through the public, and I think Nee is a perfect example of that. What you doing? Oh no. Hey, nosy. So the whole time that we've been standing with Nia, we can see Mum in the background. Okapi mums do speak to the babies with a low ultrasonic sound, so we can't hear it. And it's perfect for when they're in the rainforest because you don't want to highlight where your baby is to any predators. So every so often she flicks her big ears and pops her head over to have a look at Mum and just check everything's still okay. And that's a perfect forest species, really. But here it is, a very flexible, do a nice 270 rotation. She quite often listens into our conversations when we're not paying attention, suddenly focuses in. So I think you'll be going on to your next talk soon, which is at 1:00, and meerkats, which will be very cute. Thank you for coming to see us today, and thank you for all your support going on so far. If you do want to help us and want to learn more, there's a link that you'll find attached to the video, and every single little bit helps. It's so important, and it helps not only us get through lockdown, but helps the species ongoing and supports the future of these lovely creatures.